game development is still fairly new here in Cebu, and that's what our org is dedicated to achieving. To make sure that game development is something that people can do here in Cebu. Because the common situation is, if I wanted to be a game developer, I would have to fly somewhere else, right? Manila or elsewhere. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is a passion for many. And I think so far the events that we've hosted as Cebu Game Dev has proven that of the many attendees we've had in previous events. Thank you. So yeah, about Cebu Game Dev, it was a little org. It was just a meetup initially, and around 20 people came, and after that we said, there has to be more events because people are into it, and it isn't something supported by all the time, right? And we said, okay, let's just turn it into an org. And we had one event after another, and every event it just grew bigger and bigger. Right now we have around 200 active members. Our Facebook group, we started around September, and we have 200 members so far. So it is something that people are always looking forward to, right? And of course we've had our multiple events, like I've said, and every event has always had very positive reception so far. They weren't the biggest events, but it was always that I've learned something, I've made new friends. It was very grassroots by itself. Of course, the upcoming Global Game Jam, our previous events were usually collaborations. This will be our first standalone event as Cebu Game Dev, right? So just to show you guys a bit of our previous events. So of course, our monthly meetups and game development workshops, that's something that we do. The Ludum Dare event, which was our first global game jam, which we had 20 attendees. We just wanted to try it out if it worked out. Of course, the Archon Game Jam, which we had around 50 participants, hosted at October 28th last year. And yeah, that was a very successful event as well. And yeah, we're helping people, it's cool. So yeah, at the end of the day, Cebu Game Dev, our org, it really isn't just about game development itself. It's about the people who want to get into game development and find a community that supports that. Because again, it is still not something that everyone is very open to accepting. And we've made so much friends, and like it really is going slowly. And of course, we've also had some press coverage with our previous from Cebu Daily News. We've had a bit of coverage from that, right? This upcoming January 26th will be the first Global Game Jam held in Cebu, right? So the Global Game Jam is an international event, meaning it happens all around the world. Manila has been hosting their Global Game Jam for 5 years now, I believe. So for example, excuse me, in 2016, there were over 36,000 participants in over 93 countries. So I think Philippines was part of that, but no one hosted in Cebu. So for the first time, this is what Cebu will be having one. Of course, so again, the gist of it is for 3 days, game developers will come to a venue and develop a game within those 3 days. And I will be showing a quick video to show you guys what really happens in a Global Game Jam. And of course, yes, and this Global Game Jam for Cebu will be happening on January 26th to 28th. Yeah, of course, if you guys have any questions within the specifics, I can answer them after the question and answer. Right, so I'll show you guys a quick video presentation on what happens in Global Game Jam. So that's basically a rundown on what happens on a global game jam. So yeah, and I guess that's it for the global game jam.